Just about set, 1600 meters. And away they go from the 1600 meter marker. First defence a couple of lengths off them in the early stages. Live Controversy, first one to ping the machine. And Live Controversy, the leader. Good ideas just around runners into the first turn. The helmsman's on the right-hand side, looking to pass runners. And towards the inside, Not Guilty, Falcon is not. First defence had to be taken up for a stride or two as Gold Flight goes on by these runners. Bermuda's on the outside, Agape Reigns and Battle Hammer. There was a little bit of jostling towards the back end of the field there. 1,000 metres left to negotiate, and Good Idea. Blue and White Silks by a length and a tail. On the right-hand side, you're going to find the helmsman and Kevin Shea. Live Controversy bottled up to the inside, Black and White Silks. Gold Flight races away in that fourth position, sharing it with Falcon is not to the inside. White Cap and Orange Body, Not Guilty. Duncor is further back in the running. First defence, Bermuda. Battle Hammer, Agape Reigns. They're the last two, and they got 10-11 to make up. Homeward bound and still Good Idea with just on 4:50 to go. The helmsman tracks this runner now going to come out, and Live Controversy is going to make the presence towards the inside. Coming to the 300, the helmsman, Good Idea, Live Controversy. Gold Flight looks to come around runners. Falcon is not on the inside. Down the inside, Live Controversy, the helmsman putting the claim. Good Idea is looking to rally back the last bit. Duncora, Gold Flight. The helmsman, though, puts in a big stride here, and the helmsman now looks to put his nose down from Live Controversy. The helmsman probably just won it. Live Controversy, Good Idea, and then came Gold Flight. To the line they went. Well, Live Controversy and the helmsman, with the naked eye, it looks like number 2, the helmsman, going to do just enough from Live Controversy. Heads up and down, the helmsman will win it. On that, the helmsman will probably just scrape in from Live Controversy. Good Ideas between them. If we can just go back one fraction there. The helmsman with the red cap, Live Controversy. On that, the helmsman has done just enough. As they hit the line, the helmsman probably just put his nose down at the right moment. Live Controversy is obscured along the inside. He's fighting it out with Good Idea. Then came Gold Flight. Falcon is not. Dunkara further back in the run. Not Guilty, mid-division. Then there's a gap of 2 lengths further out, First Defence. And First Defence had to be taken up for a stride or two, and something maybe just clipped heels with First Defence around the turn. You would have noticed the rider had a look around his shoulder at about the 1,000, 1,100. But coming to the business end of affairs, and the helmsman, you can see Kevin Shea. The helmsman pinged the machine, so there was no getting him to relax 6, 7 lengths off them. But a peach of a ride. Kevin Shea saved as much as possible coming to the 250. Live Controversy and Good Idea over the last 100. The 3 of them close together, all giving it their all, and the helmsman at the red cap probably just done enough from Live Controversy. Good Ideas run a good race between them, and Gold Flight for the sake of the quartets. 50 metres to go. Live Controversy probably just had his head in front with the white cap, but closest to us, the helmsman and Kevin Shea. They're coming really fast on the outside in a struggle down to the line. Good Ideas between them. Live Controversy, the helmsman, heads up and down, and probably the helmsman's done just enough from in second. Live Controversy, Good Ideas further back in the running as we hand you back to the studio.
Welcome back to Greyville Racecourse. We've just seen the running of the first leg of the pick 6. This was race 4, and it's gone the way of number 2, the helmsman from the Duncan House stable, ridden to victory by Kevin Shea, and it's just recorded back-to-back victories. And I was just chatting to Duncan off air. Dunks, you decided to use different tactics today, and great call by yourself, and it's paid off.
Yeah, look, like I said, you know, there didn't look like there was a lot of pace in the race. The only horse that would have had pace was Michael Pappas' horse. And I thought instead of Kevin sitting from a wide draw, fighting him to settle him, and the paces haven't been quick the early part of these races, rather jump him out and see if he can stay the mile up front. And he's a big, strong horse, so running on the surface won't really worry him.
So that may suggest that there's more in the tank to come. There's lots of racing here on the poly track at Greyville, so you could have some more fun.
Yeah, look, he's done very well for us. I mean, I think today's his 4th win for us since we bought him at a training sale. Or 3rd win, but he's paid his way, he's paid what it cost to buy him, and he's given us a lot of fun.
And then Dunks, is that you done for the day?
That's us done for the day. I'd just like to say well done to Peric, to Uncle John, Brian Waterston up in Johannesburg. Very well done. You know, we lost a bit of faith in this horse a couple of months ago, but things weren't going right for him, bad draws. He's found his feet now, and I don't think he'll pick us up another race.
Great stuff, Dunks. Good day today.
Great, thanks. Just thank you to our sponsors winning form.
Great stuff. There's Shezi here. Should we chat to the owner, Peric? Peric, I remember speaking to you after Xavier Carson's brought it home at Clearwood, and different tactics today, and it's done you proud again.
Yeah, Wes, big thank you to Dunks and Kath. Dunks came to the parade ring, said, let's try something new. There's not much pace from that draw. Let's try go handy. And so if we can win it from there. Great ride by Kevy. Kevy's a master.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he got it across from that wide draw, which was always the question mark, and geez, it dug down deep to win such a cracker.
Yeah, fought on nicely, Wes. Horse seems to have calmed down. Hopefully there's one or two left in the back.
I'm sure there will be. I was just saying to Duncan, obviously there's a lot of racing at Greyville in the future on the poly track, and this horse seems to have liked the conditions, and there should be a little bit more fun for you guys to have.
Yeah, he always works well on the stand at home, so hopefully we can go on from here.
Great stuff, Peric. Well, enjoy your afternoon.
Thanks, Wes. Thank you.
Cheers. Just check if Shezi's around the corner there. All right, we haven't managed to get the jockey Kevin Shea back for an interview, so just like to extend our congratulations to Kevin Shea. Just in summarising, that was the first leg of the pick six. Went the way of number 2, the Helmsman. That was trained by Duncan Howells and ridden to victory by Kevin Shea. We just chatted to one of the owners, Peric Majan. Well done to his partners. That was a 5-year-old gelding by Captain Al out of a Badgerland mare. Well done to the breeders, Claverface Stud. That was race 4. We'll see you back. First leg of the jackpot, race 5.